Hello everyone, today we are going on another cycling trip. This time I'm going to take you to the Heritage Trail at one of the most colorful, healthily colorful and interesting place in Singapore. We are going to have many good foods over there, to visit some famous food stores and then to visit some Instagram worthy spots over there. This is one of the oldest shopping mall in Singapore. As you can tell from the fashion of the architect. You can find many interesting shops that you don't normally find in other places. At the top level, there's actually a textile wholesale center. You see the tentage and then you see the lighting features across the street. Because we are now in the festive month of the Islam religion, the Hari Raya. This is their fasting month, you know. You go without food and drink from morning till night.
I challenge you to a hell in a cell.
We are now at the Geylang Serai street. As you can see, the place is decked out for the festive celebration of Hari Raya. This is the famous Geylang Serai market. You know, in Singapore we are multi-racial, so there are certain sectors of the island you have a higher concentration of the culture, and usually culture means a lot of cuisine from the particular race. So for this site, the Geylang Serai, it consists of the Malay. So if you are coming to Singapore for holiday, please don't just stay in the tourist spot, you know, those tourist places. Please come to this kind of area, and then you come and see, you come and feel and come and smell. So this tentage is for the celebration of the Hari Raya month. It will be much more colorful if you come at night because of the lighting. Okay, we have come to this Joo Chiat complex. It is one of the oldest housing estate shopping mall created for the residents here, for them to have a centralized place to come for shopping. And from the screen you can see there's a lot of fashion store, especially catering to the Malays. As I said, that this place is originally a high concentration of our multicultural Singapore, of the Malay race. So you have, for Chinese we have Chinatown, for Indians you have Little India, and so on and so forth. So for here is the Geylang Serai for Malays. And this supermarket, the NTUC Fair Price, according to my friend, is also one of the oldest branch. And my advice for coming here is, if you want to come here for a day trip, before you come here, try not to eat too much. If you are from home, maybe you can have 1 or 2 biscuits to give you some energy to walk here. But when you're here, there are so many food to try. Okay, so please don't go into a McDonald's or KFC. Try the local food here. We have reached our first food destination. This is the Kueh Guan Huat Popiah. Popiah is like a spring roll but not fried, not deep fried. This is along the Joo Chiat Road. A very narrow, pretty busy street. So currently they are the most famous, and they also supply this the spring roll, the popiah skin, to other food outlets. we have ordered 2 popiah for the 3 of us to share because we are heading down to other eateries, so we don't want to fill our stomach so quickly. And for 2 popiah it costs us $8. Okay, we have gotten our popiah. Now we are heading to the next restaurant. We are going to have our lunch there together with our spring roll of popiah. We are going to Vietnamese restaurant. Vietnamese restaurant. We are now in the Vietnamese restaurant having our lunch. Actually, to be quite honest, we are pretty hungry because we have not had a proper breakfast in the morning. We save our stomach just for the food here. Right, and we have got some spring roll. And later we are going to get some more sweet cakes for our dessert time and for our brunch. Okay, now we are waiting for the food. And today's weather is fantastic, although it's drizzling, but we have learned that we do not want to pray for sunny weather. We want to pray for favorable weather. Our first shared dish is here, the Vietnamese fried chicken wings. And now we are waiting for beef noodle and soup noodle to come. Certainly smells very good. Thank you. Thank you very much.
When the feeling comes, must release.
This is a beef rice noodle. We have fresh beef. 这是什么啊 beef meatball and yeah, some organs I don't know what they are. But I love it that they serve with a lot of all this garnishing.
Biscuit, green biscuit, meatballs, shank.
这个汤比较适合。We have discovered some secret, I think Vietnamese sauce, black bean sauce.
Yeah, black bean. But authentic the Vietnamese sauce at the.
What's it called? It's called this.
Black bean.
Some red chili.
Okay, how?
Red chili. Sure.
一点点肉，一点点肉。
一点啊。
OK，
把那个不带。
哦，那是那不带。我那个它 sound effect 啊，我一定会 crush it in。
Smooth Vietnamese rice noodle in a very well cooked beef broth. That's a beef.
应该学一些 Vietnamese words。现在我们在马来西亚帮助很好吃的把舌头把舌头是舌头，跟 Vietnamese
我会两句话，我是他们的话有点相似。这样是 D 哦 ，D 是去，然后东来是回来，东来去，登来，
电来，离去，登来，也不知道 back 也没有东西，
那个是因为我看那个 Disney 的 movie Operation Dumbo Drop。
哦。那个 Dumbo 的 story 是说他耳朵很大，所以他被 send 去上科学。
是 Dumbo Drop。
Dumbo drop.
Based on a true story. Because during the Vietnam War, I think the mountainous people of Vietnam helped the US Special Force a lot, right? So one day they have a festival where they need an elephant, but it's on the mountain, and then there's no way they can bring an elephant up the mountain, and also there's no landing strip. So they parachute the mountain.
It works 真的。
Yeah, but eventually 是真的还是假的我不知道。
哇，从这么高掉下来 ，did he survive 啊？那你不是吓死了？
miracle.
But 我不懂是真的还是假的啦。
不是讲 about 那个 assassination what happened, who did what, who's responsible， 他是说那个 Japanese 死了之后，他的 body 啊，not well taken care of， 因为他是中子弹到。
Soft.
We are now eating the popiah, the spring roll we bought earlier, and it's definitely do not disappoint. Look at my buddy.
Already wallop, gone.
He absolutely love it.
Very tasty indeed. It's worth the money. A lot of ingredients inside. Wow. 今天 video 已经点我那翻锅啊！
Wow, look at
Whole
that.
thing. Look at that.
It's like a burrito.
Look at the big mouthful of it.
Singapore version burrito. But you need skills to eat this, or else it get very messy. Dalang satisfying.
I finished everything. Nothing is left.
大量 doesn't see small 大量
Everything.
everything finish.
We just had a very satisfying meal. Now we are continuing cycling to our next destination. It's Muay Thai boxing. This is the stretch of colorful shop houses. They are all built before World War II, I think. And you can see the architecture style. This is a mixture of Chinese and Malay design culture. Now cycle to the, I think this is our last food destination, although there are many foods here, but we can't really eat more. So we are now getting something sweet, sweet cake, it's a kueh. Okay, it's called kueh. I think we are going to choose something with coconut and brown sugar. the Joo Chiat to the east coast is just about a stone throw away. However, you need to know that the coastline didn't start from here. This is actually a reclaimed land. You know, just now we were at a traffic stop when we were crossing over to the traffic mall. The coastline used to start from there. This is how much land they had reclaimed. Oh, that's why I say I don't pray for sunny days already. Pray for favorable weather.
其实今天我们坐的都很顺。你看，我们本来我们发小车，我们坐的位置是在靠近我们一堵马路上面。
上面有对，Sembawang Shopping Center 3个一直等着我们。
觉得刚刚好啊，而且又靠近toilet什么。哦，你看这些都可以的。你不用担心说哇要放哪里啊？
那天我跟他去江夜是很 favor 吗？很 favor。哇，坐哪里都行啊。阿斌，我们坐里面的 aircon。Now we are at the East Coast McDonald's. To replenish our water level and eat the
Infamous
sweet kuih we bought just now.
quick.
Today is not solely about riding, it's a heritage and food hunt tour. Although the first part of the plan didn't really work out, supposed to bring you guys to see the red light district, but I feel that I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable when I was inside there. So we actually got up after one round. Anyway, we had a very good day and the weather was very favorable, very cooling. This is the traditional Nonya Kueh we bought. Nonya Kueh is a cake cooking style influenced by Chinese and Malay fusion. So these are basically flour wrapping with coconut fillings, and these are actually made of rice flour, and this is glutinous rice with some seafood inside. Alright, now we're gonna enjoy the colourful quick way. Or try this. This is what only I think so.
Colourful.
So the coconut inside.
然后每次看到这个，
这个 Q 的也是这样子吃。像安哥烧的是两层一起吃。
When the first bite, you don't really taste anything, but when you start to chew it, the fragrance of the coconut starts to spread in your mouth. And I love this version because it's not overly sweet. By the way, the green color is actually the color of the pandan leaf, so everything is natural. And the coconut is brown because of the brown sugar.
沙拉 on day 是这个，sorry 我讲错了，也是 green color 吧，它是有那个 coconut coating， 这个没有 coconut coating， 你要不要改一下？
这个没有，
不要。So we made a mistake, So we made a mistake. That's how it's called kuih dada. And I'm gonna wash all this down with spicy cold Sprite.
This rice, the packaging is so unique.
Now I'm gonna eat this glutinous rice.
Yeah. It's very unique, man. 这里路上我们闻到的。
这个 fusion 用 Angmoh drinks plus traditional food.
This is highly recommended by my friend Elvin. 等一下我们跟他clear啊，我们跟他丢弃。
对。
It's glutinous rice. There are some dried shrimps with spicy sambal actually, like chili and some spices.
但是我跟我一个朋友一起去Geylang吃猫山王，我那时候也是这样，我吃很少而已，猫山王，我appetite就是这样小。
Oh, go more and eat more. Then you will share with the ladies.
啊，然后我就 position with the lady，所以这个 normal。
So now it's like a celebration of flavors in my mouth. Sweet, fragrant, savory, spicy. Continuing our journey. Now we are going to cycle to the central part of Singapore. We're going to the Marina Barrage and the Marina Bay Sands area. And we'll see if we are hungry by then. Then we can have dinner. Segway 比较新的 Segway。Hello. We have reached our final destination. We have come back from this morning. We started out at Geylang, and then we proceeded to the Joo Chiat Heritage Estate. And now we passed by the East Coast Park, and now we are right in front of the Marina Bay Sands, and this is the Art Science Museum. And right in front of us is the waterfront. You can see the Malayan. If you can see the Malayan, that's the Malayan. And the skyline of Singapore. And today have been a really enjoyable day because I think the weather, in any holiday you go to, I think the weather is the most important. And from our experience, we have learned that we learn not to pray for sunny day or rainy day. We just want the favorable weather, and today's weather was fantastic. It has been drizzling and some overcast skies. But whenever we are indoor, it start to drizzle heavier. But whenever we start riding, the rain will stop for us. So since last Friday, if you have watched my Changi Beach video where we went to the east coast of Singapore, we have been enjoying a lot of favor, weather, and also the people we meet along the way. There was a gentleman who actually led us to the place where we wanted to go, but we didn't know how to. That was fantastic. Slowly enjoy the view. This place has changed, totally changed. When I was in my teens, This the land that where the Marina Bay sand sits on. It's just a sandy, look like a sandy wasteland. And you see that building, those blue building, the HSBC and DBS, all this doesn't exist. Totally deserted. And this place was actually pretty dirty. So in a short span of about 25 years, total transformation. Because we are a small island nation, we have to keep reinventing ourselves to make ourselves competitive, and also we need to renew the land. So in Singapore, you won't see a building abandoned or deserted for a long time. One is one is not occupied, it will be torn down, and the land will be made into a beautiful grassland, and then sometimes they'll be put out for sale, so that those private developer can bid the land and develop it further according to the concept plan or the master plan by the URA. This was once the tallest hotel in the world. I think it still is, I'm not sure. So this place, this is the floating platform. It's where we held our National Day celebration most of the time. And you see they are building a platform, right? So I think this year's National Day will also be celebrated here. And the other thing about successful outing or bicycle ride is who you go with. For my style is I don't really plan our trip. I just state down where we want to visit, and then we just go with the flow. So going with the flow is not as easy as we think. It really depends on who are your buddies, who are your partners or riding partners. Because there are some people who will really have to stick to the plan. And with these two buddies, they are really fine, they are really easygoing. And one thing is they are very selfless. Okay, that is a very hard quality to find in people. So I'm truly blessed with these friends. Say hi to my YouTube friends.
Hello, DK Media.
Kudos to DK Media. Let's do some cinematic.
Ben,
You see the lights at the opposite side. I'm glad that the business has come back to normal, and that also means that the staff will not need to have their hours cut or their pay cut. Alright, we have reached our last stop, which is Eat Again. So I ordered the abalone minced meat noodle. My friend too. This is a 24-hour coffee shop. You can order noodles or you can order the I think nasi lemak. Alright, after this I will stop filming because my phone has run out of battery power. Then after this I think we'll try to cycle back to all the way to the west. Okay, so from east to the west. Alright, thank you for joining us today, and look forward to other trips coming in the next few weeks. Thank you, bye bye.